Do you keep in touch with your exes? What's an ex? Hey, what's up? It's your girl, Princess Natasha Chansa, PNC. I make music and I'm a part-time student, and you are watching Not So Secret. Question 1. What's your idea of a perfect Sunday afternoon? Perfect Sunday afternoon would have to be just like what I call ocean music, basically like vibey music and cheese, hella cheese and crackers. And probably just laid back Tom and Jerry. Yeah, binging Tom and Jerry. Question 2. When you were a kid, what career did you want to have? When I was a child, they always told me, you know the thing that parents do, or just like other relatives, where they tell you, you're going to be a doctor. Yeah. When I was a child, I wanted to be a doctor. And then I realized I have a fear of needles and blood and hospitals. So that wasn't in the picture. And then I wanted to be an accountant at some point, and I turned out great. Yeah, next question. If you had to switch careers, what career would you choose? I think I have a knack for children, so I would go into like teaching kids. I don't know, just basically anything to do with kids at this point. Because right now I make music, like I said before, I make music and it's going pretty great, but I would want to work with kids, either on like TV or an orphanage or a school or just anything. I just really love children, other people's children. What are you afraid of? Oblivion? I think I'm afraid of oblivion. But I'm scared of spiders too, so somewhere in the middle there. Yeah. Do you think money can buy happiness? This is a tough question. I've heard people who give stories about people that have it all and aren't really happy. I don't know. I guess I'll know when I have the money. And yeah, I think I'll answer that question when I have the money. I think money can't buy happiness because you could lose what really makes you happy, but I'd rather cry in a jacuzzi. How important is religion or spirituality to you? I've grown up in a Christian home and I'm Pentecost, so I'm a preacher's kid as well. So religion is not because I grew up in a Christian home, but it's something I chose to because I believe in a lot of what the Bible teaches, and I basically live by the principles. I guess charity begins at home, but it doesn't end when you leave the door. So I am strong on religion. I pray a lot, actually involve God in a lot of things that I do. And yeah. Do you want to have children? Yeah, I do want to have kids, but I don't want to go through labor. I don't know if that makes sense. A lot of people don't understand me when I say I don't want to go through labor, but bro, I've seen the videos, I've seen everything. I want to have kids, but I don't want to make kids. What's your favorite family tradition? Favorite family tradition. We recently started doing a lot of reunions. So I think I like that because last year was a bit crazy for us, like even the whole meeting, Corona thing. So having to have my family in the same place and just their energy and just having a good time it's not something I used to want because I used to like my personal space. Like even at home, I'd just be like on my own or in the bathroom. But I've come to find that I do like being in the presence of the people I love. So I think I like the reunions. Have you ever lived with a partner? No. I'm 20. I've only ever lived with my dad or my parents per se. I stayed in a boarding house for a year, and then I came back and stayed with my older sister. So I've never stayed with a partner. What accomplishment are you most proud of? I've never really thought about it. I've been blessed enough to do a couple of projects with big companies and people, but I don't think it would amount to the joy I've had seeing my parents proud of me. So I guess that's my biggest accomplishment, because even before getting into the industry, because when they see you at home, it's basically just a hobby and you're just there with your guitar making noise for everybody. But then them seeing you accomplish everything and them being happy for me, I think is the biggest accomplishment. And them singing along to my songs and playing them repeatedly and making them their ringtones, and them boasting to other people like, yo, that's my daughter, or that's my whatever. It's a nice feeling. I think it's pretty accomplishing. When was the last time you voted? Voted for what? I voted on Instagram. There was a poll. I think it was a yes or no poll. I voted there. I've never voted before. I think I'm gonna vote this year. No, I know I'm gonna vote this year, and you should vote too. You're right. It's your right, and your vote counts. Yeah. I don't know how many questions I've answered. I don't know if I've... Do you keep in touch with your exes? What's an ex? Yeah, I do, but not to have like full-on conversations like, hey bro, what's up? What's catching? Where you at? If we happen to have a conversation, I'm polite enough to continue the conversation, for lack of better terms. Are you good at keeping secrets? No, I suck at it. Once we were throwing my mom a birthday shenanigan at my house. So she was supposed to go for a wedding, and she kept saying she's going, and then she said she's not going. So it's like, woman, are you going? Are you not? Because we're trying to do something for you. And she kept saying she's going until she didn't go. So I went up to her, I'm like, yo, we were trying to do something for you and you weren't sure. And then she's like, for real? I was like, yeah. And then she's like, oh, your sister already told me. So she sucks. And yeah, I guess I'm just late, but I think I'm pretty good at keeping secrets. I've kept a number of secrets for a really long time. What is the most important lesson you've learned from a past relationship? I think I'm gonna go with a friendship relationship. I learned that communication is really important. Assumptions will kill you, bruh. They'll kill your whole relationship, and you might even think there's just like something wrong, but you could have just easily communicated something. So communicating and then understanding what's being communicated, because otherwise it's really just a waste if you speak and then like you're just speaking to nothing or no one. But yeah, communication and understanding. Yep. I think I'm gonna finish this bowl. What's your dream job? I'm doing my dream job. I sing for a living and I get paid. What's up? What is the biggest change you've ever made? Okay, I won't specify when, but for a really long time during my adolescent phase, I was a really depressed kid. Like, I was troubled like for days. But the biggest change I made was to become a better person for myself and for the people I love. And it turned out great because I felt like it's a crazy feeling, you get to feel like, oh my gosh, like nobody cares about me, I'm so lonely. And thoughts like that are crazy because they're the easiest to like dwell. But I had to change how I think, and eventually it made me change how I feel, and it made me change the person I was to the person I am now. I guess it's like it's an everyday process, you know. There's certain things that will come and make you feel sad, but it's really up to you to dwell on that or to keep pushing forward. Not to act like it never happened, but just dealing with it in the moment. But yeah, I think that's the biggest change I ever made. And also, I switched from Android to iPhone. And it's a pretty huge step. Yeah.